Good morning. Welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Kayla. This is Ben, and we are currently in Japan. We are in Hakone, and we are at the Fujiya Hotel. For those of you who don't know, Fujiya Hotel is a 5-star kind of resort, retreat hotel. It is very fancy.
It's very
nice.
I think this is, to be honest, one of the best hotels I've ever stayed at. It's number one, number two. And I'm honestly struggling right now. I have to remember all the hotels I've ever stayed at to compare it. But phenomenal hotel. If you're thinking about coming to Hakone in Japan, just do it and then go ahead and book this place. It's for sure worth it. It's definitely not cheap. And if you can find any ways to use credit card points or anything like that, go ahead and use it because it's definitely worth it.
We did just have breakfast here for the first time, and it was a very fancy breakfast. Lots of utensils, and so fancy that they give you the little...
I think it's a 5-course breakfast.
Yeah, something like that. And they give you the little silver bowl, to dip your fingers to, wash them so you can grab your fruit.
Poor Kayla.
Princess Diaries prepared me for part of this. Not all of it, but...
Yes.
I don't know what to do with the water. Dip my finger.
I don't know, whatever you do, just act like you know what you're doing.
Whatever you do, don't drink it. So, really good though, highly recommend. Today we are doing a big loop, and that loop starts with us taking a train to a cable car, to a ropeway, which is like a gondola, up to a volcanic area. So that's gonna be the first thing we do. And yeah, we should probably get going.
What you wouldn't believe about this whole thing is I planned it all. Kayla's she knows more about it now. So yeah, I think she's a little excited about this place. So
I was up really early this morning, so I was Googling how we're going to get from place to place. So.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Alrighty, so we made it to the top of Owakudani. But alright, so yeah, we're here, we're checking out a few of the things. We think it's sulfur mines below, so I took a bunch of pictures of that, and we'll check that out.
Might get a black egg.
Yeah, we might go check out the black egg thing, yeah, because it's pretty popular here, and supposedly you can buy one. Now, you're no longer allowed to go to the area where they're cooked, but you are still allowed to purchase them. So.
Also, they do black curry bread, which is they bake it in the ground. So
yeah,
it's kind of cool.
I'd love to try that.
That's kind of cool too.
Yeah, and that's what this area is really known for, is the volcanic activity. Now, supposedly this whole area is full of underground hot springs and geothermal vents. So yeah, that also explains a lot why the onsens are so popular in this area, and that's also why there's an onsen at our hotel.
And we got our first glimpse of Mount Fuji.
Yes, although unfortunately it is covered by clouds right now, but maybe a little bit later today the sun will burn them off and we'll be able to get a better view.
All right, let's see if we can find some eggs.
All right, so we got some of the special treats that are local to this area. So we started out, there's the black eggs, which are really popular here. I actually don't know how they're made, but they're supposedly cooked
In the ground.
yeah, like in the ground, like in the water for the geothermal stuff. So we'll try that. And then we also got the black curry bread, which is some of the most popular like treats here.
Also baked in the ground.
Which is also baked in the ground, which these were the two primary things that we were like looking for. We're gonna try it now. Oh, there's stuff inside.
It's curry.
Yeah, there's like a curry paste inside, I guess. It's really good. It's like a little salty, and there's like a miso flavor.
It's curry. It's just a black curry.
Oh,
Pretty good. I'm not really a curry fan. It's not bad.
yeah, it's not my favorite either, but I don't think it tastes bad.
Had like onions in the curry, I think.
I'm gonna try some of the eggs now. This is a very popular thing. The line for this was pretty long, and like there's a lot of people just like, and it was cash only, so it was like really quick. These are like very hot. I feel like they were just good.
Wondering if we should do it outside because it might be out of the area.
No, we're in the spot for the eggshells. This is nice. They have like a little spot to put your eggshells in here, and it's like sparkles. Like you can see. There you go. It's just a normal egg. In case you thought it was anything different. It's like a hard-boiled egg.
The people we met on the ropeway on the way out said that they heard somewhere that if you eat a black egg, that it'll add 7 years to your life. So here's to hoping that it adds 7 years.
Interesting. Did you eat the whole egg?
Yeah, you only get 3.5 years.
3.5 if you only eat half of it. Yeah, I don't see any terms and conditions on it.
They only sell 4 at a time, so you have to get 4 eggs.
Yeah, I was gonna say like we only wanted 2.
But one.
Yeah, the share. Yeah, I can finish this one off. You have to eat the other 4. This really is a popular way. Honestly, if you were smart, you might do this like loop trip backwards. Maybe when we get back to the hotel, I'll explain the loop that we did, and maybe like if you could find a way to do it backwards, because there was like almost nobody coming back. So it might be worth it to like take a taxi and then do the reverse trip. Get like it'll be way less busy going because there's like nobody taking their stuff down. Everybody's taking the rail cars off. All right, we'll see you in a few minutes here. Where's my bag?
Ben just panicked because he left his bag somewhere. Oh, looks like he might have left it in the restaurant. Yikes. Here he comes.
Ready? Let's go.
Did you find it?
Yeah,
Here,
right
drink
where we
the-
left it. So this is the last way train we have yet to take. So we decided to upgrade to first class. It's $9 extra. So it's pretty much worth it. And from all the reviews that we read online, everybody said to go and do it. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, we get our own area that's air conditioned, and it looks like there's a cafe on board, and I think we can also go outside on deck. And here come all the school kids boarding the ship now. Worth the upgrade.
If you haven't watched any of our other vlogs, it seems to happen to us almost like non-stop that we end up in like the children's tour groups. I don't know why. I don't know like. but for some reason, like every time that we go on like anything that's like any bit remotely touristy, we end up with like all of the school children just running around.
It's not a bad thing, it's just funny.
It's just so funny. It's just become like an inside joke with us because, you know, like it just seems to happen a lot. That ninja bus is basically like a little duck boat. I don't know where you get to take it from. I'm gonna have to look it up because it might be fun.
Means it's like a bus that turns into a boat.
Yeah, it like drives into the water, drives out of the water. Also, interestingly enough, I'm not totally sure how to get back from this whole thing. I mean, we could take the whole like
Thing back,
but that's gonna take forever.
I think there's a bus.
So yeah, there might be a bus or something,
Or a
or maybe a taxi. So the reason that we're not getting off on this stop is because we want to go see some torii gates. So there's 2 gates over here that are like some of the most famous shrines in all of Japan, especially in all of Hakone. So we're gonna go try to see those shrines today, and then after we see at least one of them, we'll probably try to grab lunch. Don't know how much there's going to be for lunch options over here, so it might also be like a 7-Eleven or like a Lawson stop for us again today. But to make up for it, we have a very nice dinner planned tonight. So we're currently looking for a place to eat, and we were thinking about 7-Eleven, and we mentioned that earlier, but I think we want to try to do something a little bit more local if possible. So we're trying to look at this coffee and grill place. This might be an option. Pretty good. Do you like your lunch?
I thought it was great lunch. I had cold soba noodles with tempura, like shrimp and vegetables. It was very good for a hot day, so I'm happy with it.
Yes, it was very good. And they make their own soba noodles, which was one of the big reasons we wanted to come here. We also got some shrimp tempura, which was also like a popular thing that was recommended to us. So worked out pretty well for us.
Another food checked off the list.
Now, I don't know the name of the store. It's all in Japanese, so.
I'll save it on my Google Maps and I'll put the name in there.
Okay.
Got some water, got some milk tea for Ben, and now we're gonna hike about 15 minutes to a shrine. Do you want to show your milk tea?
I've been wanting to try this. I've seen it in a few different places, and I've tried there's like another brand here, Kirin, K-I-R-N. So this is interesting, and I wanted to give this a shot. Okay, so this was the sound that I thought that I was hearing on the boat, and I don't know if you guys can hear it over the wind here, but like the forest is chirping.
It's chirping.
I mean, you can hear that, right?
Hear it, yeah.
I don't know what it is. All right, time to cross. Whoop.
not the day to wear white shoes. So we went to the torii gate, super busy, long line to get a photo, but I think it's pretty iconic photo. Obviously lots of people have it, but it's a cool photo to have, so.
Especially with yourself in it, so. All right, so I think that's pretty much it for our time in Hakone. We're gonna head back to the hotel in order to kind of take a break and enjoy the onsen and a bunch of other stuff there. I think they have a walkable garden. I think I just really want to enjoy some of the stuff at the hotel because we were told it's quite special place. A lot of people in Japan know about it too, and they said, oh, it's very nice. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna try it. All right, so we made it back. Just got back from the onsen, so my face is a little red. That is why. Absolutely love the onsen here. Like, highly recommend it. If you're ever thinking about coming to Hakone, definitely hit up the Fujiya hotel. It's not sponsored. We paid a lot of money to stay here, but it was definitely worth it overall. All right, so we're gonna get ready for dinner here. Actually, we're currently ready for dinner here, and we're gonna get ready to walk over to dinner. We're probably not going to end up bringing the big camera just because it's a very nice dinner, very nice restaurant. It's a little inappropriate to do that, at least it feels that way. So just gonna probably bring our phones. I might take a few videos of the stuff that we eat, but that's gonna be pretty much it for this video today. With that being said, we have a lot more content coming. Tomorrow we are taking a bullet train to Kyoto, so that video will be the video next week for all of you watching, so go ahead and subscribe for that. We're going to be spending a little bit of time in Kyoto and a little bit of time in Osaka, so we're going to be checking out both of those while we're here in Japan, and then we'll be off to South Korea for about a week. So stay tuned for that and subscribe to the channel.
We'll see you next week.
All right. Stay happy.